Hey, it's Mr. Black, Operational Extras, YouTube. Speaking of tubes, I'm gonna finish this here in the next couple days, I guess. It's the walnut tube, Ramble tube. So, anyways, that's on that video. But I made a willow plug, and the back side is just a standard cork. So I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to wrap it here so it doesn't split, but it's probably going to be a fishing kit or something, maybe a fire kit, and get a Handrill and a fireboard or two in here. So anyways, just an update on that. This is another, cut this with a saw. This is I'm not sure the name of the cactus, but it's basically Cactus Skeloton. So it's a natural tube container. And right now, I'm just gonna pop this center out, hopefully. It gets compacted. So there's like a real foamy center. See if I can flatten this off a little bit. There's a bend to this thing, so. Mr. Black, Operational Extras, YouTube. Speaking of tubes, I'm going to finish these up today probably. This is from the walnut tube Ramble, which is the natural hollowed bug-eaten center of a piece of black walnut. Put a cork on the end and made a willow cork for this end. So just a good container. Going to be a fishing kit or a Handrill fire kit, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to wrap it here so it doesn't split down, wrap it here so it doesn't split. I got some rawhide soaking right now, so man-made cork on that end because I just definitely want it sealed. I could use Sotol or some other wood, but that's what I had and it fit perfect, so I'm going to go with that. And anyways, I'll show you that later. This is another natural southwestern container. I started pushing out the pit, but it's just, I call it Cactus Skeloton. I'm not sure of the actual name of this type of cactus, but I'm going to finish pushing this end through, and then there's going to be some little wafers of tender goodness that I'm going to save in this man-made 6x6. Pushed one way. Alright, so that right there, now compressed, is almost like little sheets, and I can char this or just leave it as is. And I've had it take a spark before, so anyways, I'm going to save that. I'm going to sand this out. And I got through that whole process without splitting it, so I'm good to go. I'll show you this in a little bit. Probably end up doing the same thing. I got a few of these corks, and it looks like it's going to fit. Alright, so that's a couple Southwest containers, Cactus Skeloton and Black Walnut tube from the Black Walnut tube Ramble epic video.
Well, I got a girl I love so much, probably love her more, but she blew my clutch. She's my double clutching baby, my little double clutching baby. Well, if you wanna be my baby, babe, treat my hot rod right. Well, she went downtown in my hot rod Ford, ain't gonna let her drive my rod no more. She lit out the clutch and she burnt the tire, set my blower flying and she fried my wire. She's my double clutching baby, my little double clutching baby. Well, if you wanna be my baby, babe, treat my hot rod right. Treat it right, gal. Took out my rod without my permission. Now it's down to the shop with a blown transmission. I love her so much, but the parts are so steep. She drive my dang Ford like an army Jeep. She's my double clutching baby, my little double clutching baby. Well, if you wanna be my baby, babe, treat my hot rod right. Let's go now. Going to a dance about 10 last night. Wanted to drive and proceeded to fight. I said, no way, baby, you ain't gonna drive. I wanna make it through this here night alive. If you wanna stay my baby, my little double clutching baby. Well, if you wanna be my baby, babe, treat my hot rod right. My little double clutching baby, babe, treat my hot rod right. Well, if you wanna stay my baby, babe, treat my hot rod right.
Okay, that's pretty sealed. I'm actually going to leave that end of the cork on because it doesn't look that bad. There was some printing on the cork, and I mean, it's no big deal. It's not a reenactment of a cave tool. It's just a little hobby thing right now. Just wanted to make a cool little container. So it's kind of mixed. As you saw, I used the lighter. So anyways, no biggie. Just practicing some stuff. And this is probably going to stay. I might shorten that a little bit. And it's going to be the container. Lots of options here. Could make a hand socket. Could make another small container here. Don't know yet, but anyways, just wanted to share that with you. I got this hollowed out. I'm going to go look for the corks that I have and possibly some Sotal stock to make a plug for this, and I'm going to pretty much leave this stock other than wrapping it here with a little rawhide twine, rawhide there, and maybe a small loop to attach it to my Ishi kit or my Otzi kit, either. But anyways, there it is. Couple follow-ups. Thanks. Mr. Black out. Okay, here's the little rawhide bone that I'm going to use for the rawhide. Try to untie this with my weak hand. So it needs to soak a little more, but you get a pretty good sheet of rawhide out of this. It'll be more than enough to make a lacing for those tube containers. Alright. Okay, here's the rawhide. I found that this just might be too old. I have a quarter of a white-tailed deer rawhide skin, or probably more than a quarter. And I noticed it was really, really thin, and when I cut it, it just ripped like paper. So this is the dog chew, and I've found that this is also kind of sucky. So I'm going to do the best I can. If not, I'm going to use some cattail or even just paper raffia just to get this thing done. But yeah, this is breaking. It's not like when I used it the first round. These are some bones I got on clearance, and I think I've probably had them 10, 15 years, so they're probably breaking down. But I'll do what I can with them, see what I can get. So that's the project for the day. So it's proven to suck right here. I'm going to probably just take this off and go with a natural cordage because it is just breaking. Never had a bad experience with dog chew rawhide until this minute. I'm disappointed in dog chew rawhide later. Okay, I just wet down some, this is the yucca skin is what I call it, and it breaks into nice little sheets of goodness to be used as cordage and things. So what I'm going to do, break this down a little bit. I just dampened it and almost get kind of a netting. So I'm going to use those fibers to make some lashings to just keep that from splitting down. And then later I'll seal it with some pine pitch or tar or glue. Alright. I have one on here. It's not the best, but just twisting it. Then I'm going to tuck that under this. Okay. Camera just fell over. I got this wet yucca goodness. It's like the yucca skin, and it's almost like a netting, natural netting. So I'm going to use that to reinforce these ends of these tubes that I just made. I'm not taking my time on this, so I'm kind of disappointed with myself. But I just needed to get my mind off of some stuff, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, so there's that. I got one on here. I'm going to undo it, just show you kind of what I did. Basically, and I'm going to spin it. Knocked the camera over about 5 times already. And that's going to cinch it. Let it kink on itself. Spin a couple more times. And then get this. Pull it around. That's good and sealed. When it dries out, it might get kind of brittle, so I'm going to have to seal it with sap. actually very, very tough. But put my blowgun darts in here or something. Okay. Bring a lot of stuff home and just have it laying around. That's where I got this stuff. Okay. You see my hands are pretty torqued. I got a bunch of fire ant bites and a couple spider bites. Some pretty gnarly blisters, so I just wanted to do something today. And that'll slide down to this where it widens out at that knot, and that should hold it good from splitting down. This would have been done if I just used like artificial sinews or something like that, or even real sinews, but then after using that that rawhide, it's probably past its expiration date too. So anyways, that's the 2 wraps. I'll probably do another one here and make some cordage to connect the cork, and then I'm going to call it done.
I wanna live the life of a rough and rambling jukebox honky-tonk star. But I wanna be a honky-tonk star. I wanna hear my record spinning and have a barbecue Jordan bar. I wanna get me a big old Cadillac and print my name on my guitar. I wanna live the life of a rough and rambling jukebox honky-tonk star. I want a big old bus, some custom boots. I wanna stand on stage of the Opry in a $1,000 nudie suit. I wanna drive them women wild, draw in crowds from near and far. I wanna live the life of a rough and rambling jukebox honky-tonk star. Make a lot of money for the songs I sing. I wanna make the IRS nervous when they hear them registers ring. I want a big time artist manager who smokes a big cigar. I wanna live the life of a rough and rambling jukebox honky-tonk star. Oh, boogie now.
thought I recorded that, but I guess I didn't. So this is the cork, willow, black willow. The cut made some straight cuts, kind of curving out a little. And now I'm cutting straight down. There's no pressure towards my knuckle, just in case. I'm cutting straight down and spinning, letting the knife blade do the cutting. Alright, so there's no pressure that way. I'm holding this steady, just in case you were concerned. Doesn't mean I can't cut myself, but I'm trying to prevent it. Alright, that I'm probably just going to scrape out. Jagged flint piece. Primitive tools used to do that, a little flint chip, bus knife, flint rocks. Just not enough time of the day to do it all with stone tools. Over. That's good. Works great with natural fibers also, so just can't pull it too hard. Tie that top part off probably. Got a little sloppy up in there, but it's cool. Fix that later. This overhand knot sufficient. Okay, here's the finished kit. This is actually a knife I made the other day, so I think it's going to live with this container because I use a little bit to trim some of these fringes. It still looks like a mess, but anyways, got some cordage on here. It's the hooks on the belt. Got the cork lid. It's black willow. Got the man-made cork on the end, and I kind of made it look a little more natural, but I figured that cork would be the best thing to seal that end, and a little pressed for time, so that was my Sunday project. It looks like Gilligan's Island special, but if it works, it works. I got a good container to go with a okay knife, and I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'll see y'all later. Just in case you were wondering, Nala was not harmed during the filming of this paleo / modern epic. She's right here. She's doing fine. Nala, you're a beast.